Hi, Master. Thank you for talking to us today. My question is, do non-disciple guests who appear on Supreme Master TV earn merit too?
Yeah, they do.
Is there a difference in merit earned by the kinds of topic they talk about? For example, there are guests who are not normally related to veg or climate change. For example, guests on science and spirituality or golden age technology. There are also guests who talk about urgent situation of climate change and livestock, animal cruelty, and the importance of the vegan lifestyle. Do they earn different merit, Master?
Sure, they do. They do, but more or less, More or less.
Thank you, Master.
It also depends on their sincerity, and also their already existing level of spiritual practice. Yeah.
My next question, regarding recipient of Shining World Award from Master, do recipients receive some merit or protection by accepting the award?
Oh, yes, they do. They do also. It's an attitude and their heart and their humility and their sincerity is all play some part in it, It's not just the award, okay? They have some merit, but it's not like spiritual merit, unless they awaken, of course, by receiving it, they are pure enough to be awakened, their subconsciousness, their spiritual consciousness. And then they practice further or go get initiation into light and sound, then they would have more spiritual merit. Okay, but they, of course, they gain some merit and blessing by contacting with good, saintly people, like from you, from our group, yes, and maybe elevated somewhat, but they have to continue their spiritual practice with the light and sound. If they have, then they will benefit lastingly.
Yeah, when I see on Supreme Master TV, some of the recipients, they are very touched and they cry when they receive your award because they cannot believe it that their good deed has been rewarded by such a honor by you.
Yes. This is just to encourage the world to be more virtuous and kind. Just not just for them, but for everyone else who watch the show or who are influenced by this kind benevolence vibration of the award and the awardees and the ceremony as well. Okay?
Yeah, thank you, Master. And if a potential recipient declines the award, do they lose merit, Master?
What do you want me to say? They will not lose any spiritual merit or anything. It's just that they might have lost the chance to have opportunity of being blessed, being near saintly group, saintly people. And so they might not have a chance to be awakened spiritually or learn to know more spiritual elevation way, you see? So their loss is more than just the award. But it's their choice. We don't want to say anything about it, okay? We just want to do good, okay?
Yes, Master.
We don't judge people and we don't tell them bad or good, nothing, okay? We just do our part and whatever their part, they do whatever they do.
Yes, Master.
The award is not spiritual merit, okay? The people who get the award, they gain spiritual merit by their own worth, Award is only encouragement. But of course they gain spiritual merit by contact with good people, like you, for example. Maybe elevate by meditation. So they will, of course, gain spiritual merit by your presence. They will gain spiritual merit if what they do is unconditional. If only want to help others in the world, any of the action like that will earn spiritual merit, even if they are not practicing the Kuan Yin method, even if they not meditate or anything like that. They do earn some spiritual merit, okay?
I have another question, Master.
Yeah.
Celebrities and journalists have a great influence. Do they gain a lot of benefits when they talk or write positive articles about Master or Supreme Master TV or Loving Heart?
Sure.
Since they are able to affect more people?
Yeah, sure. The more people affected by their articles or their effort, the more merit they earn.
Wow, thank you, Master.
Yeah.
And like, for example, there was an article by a Buddhist newspaper that did thorough research on scope of Supreme Master TV, and he explained how our channel is the largest in the world with coverage over entire planet. It was amazing to read that. And we didn't even know ourselves until he pointed out. So for something like spreading this good news about our channel to the whole Buddhist community like that, how much merit would these public and media figure earn, Master?
Whatever he does, if it has good intention, and if the people benefit from it, then he will earn merit accordingly, okay?
Okay.
How much, I don't have a calculator here. I never think too much in terms of merit for myself or anybody, so I don't know how much. Okay, it's not like money. You can sit here and count $1, $2, $3, $4. Okay? But a lot. Huh? If he has good intention and if people benefit from it, then he earn a lot of merit according to how many people and how good intention he has. It depends on how many that they're saying or their effort affect. For example, 100 points for each person that has been benefited from that, from what they're doing. Okay?
Thank you, Master.
You're welcome.
Is it the same when we have famous singers or celebrity come and host for our TV? Do they earn enough merit to liberate this lifetime?
I'm not sure if enough or not. It depends also what else they do in life, né? Okay?
Okay, thank you, Master.
You're welcome. I don't want to advertise. Of course, when people do good things or support a noble cause, then they always earn good merit, né? And depends on nature of that noble cause or how much sincerity they have. They will earn more or they earn less, né? But I don't want to advertise for that, and then people will think we should do that so that other people come and work for us. It's not like that, okay?
Yes, Master.
Yeah, I think these celebrities or journalists or whoever, good-hearted people who come to work for us because they respect us, because they enjoy working with us, because they identify themselves with the work that we're doing, so they want to do it and they enjoy doing it themselves. And how much merit? Of course, they will have some, but that is not to say that if you do that and then otherwise you do all the bad things, then you can also cover up. It's not. It depends, okay, on the person, yeah, and sincerity and how good, how pure that person is as well. Okay?
Yes, Master. Thank you so much.
Hello, Master. How are you?
I'm wide awake here.
Okay.
Earning a lot of merit right now.
Thank you, Master. I hope that in the near future, people will strive to do good and to serve one another. So, soon that we can live in peace.
I hope so too, honey. I do.
Hello, Master.
Hello.
What is the purpose of Supreme Master TV to the universe? How much does it help to elevate the consciousness of the universe? And how many beings and planets benefit from it?
Oh, yeah, it will help a lot to elevate the consciousness of the world and the universe as well. How many beings and planets, all that I cannot sit here and tell you. A lot, okay?
Yes. Yes, Master.
We cannot count it so easily yet. And it still continue anyway, okay? But I can say there's a lot. Okay?
Yes, thank you, Master.
And the Supreme Master TV benefit people only because we have word of wisdom and all that, nah? And the presence of the saints. Everything else is just entertainment for mental, physical, emotional benefit. And through that, maybe people want to learn to know more spiritual elevation. Then there will be benefit more. Okay? All right, thank you.
Thank you, Master.
Hi, Master. How much blessing does a country get when Supreme Master TV airs a program about the country or a cooking show from that country? And how does that help the country?
How much? You always ask how much? How can you count the blessing? Of course, if you add something about the country, then somehow that country has a blessing and lift up a little, okay?
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
It helps in different way, yeah?
When Master specifies to focus on a country during programming, is it to prevent a catastrophe in that country, or is it to give the country more merits to influence the world?
I told you in different way, but just one cooking show is not enough, okay? Or one show is not good enough. But the thing is that if some country are so much down and so much in trouble and suffering, then of course I would like to remind the world that the people who live in that country is also human beings. They have culture, they have diversity, they have spiritual mind, and they have good heart, they have music, they have poetry, they have romance, they have love, just like everywhere else. So if we air something about that country, just to bring people into focus about that country, maybe they see the good point, the positive point of that country, and reconsider more benefit to help that country to elevate or to be less suffering or to stop the war or to have more peace, for example. You understand?
Yes.
Also, for that country, for the people of that country themselves, to remind themselves, to remember that they have a great cultural heritage, they have a spiritual background, they are someone like everyone else, and they would wake up. If they are not waking up, if they want war, they probably reconsider more peace, and they would be more proud of themselves, they would be more confident of themselves, and then they would rethink of what to do for their country, for their future. Do you understand? So
yes,
it goes
that's
both
very
ways.
beautiful. Thank you so much for your guidance.
That's why we air them.
We really appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome, love. I wish there'll be more benefit, more peace, and more love for those countries, and because people, they suffer too much. In some countries, they suffer more than other countries, and my heart cannot bear. So whatever we can help them, we do it. Yeah? Okay?
Yes, Master. Thank you so much.
Yeah, because I love them. I love the people. It's not just talking. I can never put it into words. I don't really like to put into words to say I love the people, but that's the way I feel.
Thank you for your love. Thank you.
No, thank you for helping. We're both doing it, hey?
Thank you so much for the opportunity to be of some use to your work.
Yeah, that's what we are here for.
Yes.
All of us, our group.
Yes, I have another question. Countries that have once ruled over other countries or have great influence over others, for example, France and African nations, when we do programs on them, does it have a greater effect?
Oh, well, it's the same, love. It's the same. It just depends on the karmic background and depends on the affinity. It's not like one country have more privilege than other countries because of their greater influence or anything like that. Any country so-called great is how the country help other lesser countries to develop, to become equal with them, to respect the other country's heritage and help them to stand on their feet, help them in time of trouble, help them to be better and better all the time, help other countries. Yeah, whichever country that helps other country in the most sincerity and effective way, that country is a great country and have great influence. Yeah, otherwise I don't know, name or size or prestige, that doesn't count. Okay?
Yes. Thank you, Master.
Welcome.
Master, I have another question.
Yeah.
The internet has been such an indispensable tool for Supreme Master Television. Was it invented at this period mainly for the spreading of your teachings?
No. No. I wish. But it's invented.
Yeah.
Due to the merit of the whole humanity, and especially the spiritual-minded people who had brought many inventors from different planets into our own in order to better facilitate a more comfortable life for the human on this planet. Yeah?
Yes.
We cannot say it's all for us, actually, to be honest. Okay?
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Very good. Okay, another one. Do extraterrestrials who watch Supreme Master Television watch it in order to gain merits? And how much merits do they earn?
Okay. Yeah, I have it somewhere. Somebody asked it. But I told you I will run you a list later, okay?
Yes, very good.
Master.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I think a lot of merit, a lot for 1 hour. Okay.
Okay, another one. How much merit does the world need to interact with other galaxies or planets? Do you think we will be able to see it in our lifetime?
Maybe. You pray. Maybe. The way it is right now, we have a hard time earning merit to keep our world to survive, okay?
Yes.
And if we are worthy, they will come and contact us.
Wonderful. Very good. Thank you.
Okay.
Hello, Master.
Hello.
Hi. In order for someone to open a vegan restaurant, is it by destiny or merits? Do we need to have enough merits in the first place to open a veg restaurant? And if so, then how much?
Well, you just try. You never know how much money you have, enough or not, okay? Let's put it this way. If you have enough money, just open it and then see how much merit
Yes, Master.
you have.
Sounds good.
Because if you don't have enough merit and you open the restaurant, then you will have it later. You have merit later.
Yes, Master. And I was wondering, is there a difference in merits earned by opening a Loving Hut versus a regular vegetarian or vegan restaurant?
Loving Hut has more merit.
If a vegetarian restaurant airs Supreme Master Television on their television, but not under the Loving Hut name, is that more merits?
Yes, if you add Supreme Master TV, of course, there's more merit. Only if they watch the Supreme Master Television, if they are awakened by the Master Lecture, and they go and seek more spiritual practice, guidance, then they will earn more spiritual merit. They will benefit more, okay? I mean, real benefit is spiritual merit.
Yes, Master.
The reason why Loving Hut has more merit than most, now I don't say all the vegetarian restaurants, but than most, because we are inspired truly by the intention to serve the world and to save the planet and by compassion for the animals. You see, we're not much into like earning money. It's not our motive. That's why it's more meritorious, okay?
Yes, Master.
But if any other vegetarian restaurant, they have the same motive, then they also will earn the same merit. Huh?
Yes, Master.
Hello, Master. The question is, there's a rumor that if one opens a loving hut, that they can go to the fifth heaven. Is this true?
If that were true, I tell you guys, go quit, don't meditate, and don't do Supreme Master TV. You don't do nothing, go open loving hut right now. You think it's true? No. No, that's blackmail, eh? Yeah, it's not true. It's not true. We open the loving hut not because we want merit, not because we want to go fifth or seventh or whatever heaven. We open it because we want to save the world, because we feel sorry for the animals. We feel sorry for the humans who are not aware of the detrimental effect of poisonous meat as well as of the destruction to the world. Yeah, that's why we open Loving Hut restaurant. Anything else we don't even consider, okay?
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Right. Meditate will bring you to the fifth level. Nothing else.
Yes, Master.
I told you, make no mistake that if you open a Loving Hut restaurant, if you work for Loving Hut, if you do charity, if you hand out SOS flyer, if you work for Supreme Master TV, if you pay for anything to help others, then you will go to a higher level. No, no, no. These are different merit, okay?
Yes, Master.
These are physical merit. And it's just a good job. And good job that generates merit like any other good job. But we do it with the best intention to save people, to save the animals, to awaken compassion in all living beings. Then that is the merit of it. But not to go to the fifth level or any level at all because open a Loving Hut restaurant. Of course, if we have this kind of merit, it helps our spiritual elevation. Yeah, it helps. Because if we don't have this kind of merit, our spiritual merit will be deducted even. Do you understand me?
Yes, Master.
Yes. So at least if we have this merit, like you have money, you have money to pay for television, then people don't take it out of your bank account.
Yes, Master.
Or don't confiscate your other household item. Like some people can't pay for mortgage, they come and take everything from your house. Okay?
Yes, Master.
So we earn merit by the way. I cannot tell you that open restaurant don't earn merit, but we don't open restaurant because of earning merit. We open it because we want to help the world. Please be clear about this conception, because that's the only purpose we should work with in anything at all, to help others and to reawaken their good nature. And by the way, reminding us of our good nature self as well. Understand this, huh?
Yes, Master.
And of course, this kind of thing will generate merit. That's all, okay? Not because we want it, not because we go do it so that we have merit. If you go do something in order to have merit, then I say to you, please don't do it. It is too below dignity. Understand now?
Yes, Master.
Okay.
Master, I have more questions.
Yeah, please, go ahead.
How many loving huts should we open to save the planet? The whole planet.
How many?
How many loving huts?
Every street should have one. Huh? How about that?
Wow.
Well, it's not fast enough, eh? It's not fast enough. And it's not enough, but no matter how many, it's still not enough. But at least we are inspiring some more. Do you understand me? Yes,
Master.
And we make the atmosphere of the planet more benevolent with a good energy. And we hope it will spread more, okay, to save the planet. Huh?
Yes, Master.
We open Loving Hood or hoping everybody else will open. And that's how it will save the planet, not just us, okay?
Yes, Master. Thank you, Master.
All right. You're welcome.
Master, I have a question. How about the Loving Hut Express? Is it as helpful as the Loving Hut restaurant to save the planet?
Yeah, everything help, honey. Everything help. And please don't compare. Do what you can.
Okay.
Do what you can. You see, remember the story in the Bible? 2 pennies and a lot of money?
Yes, Master.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Everything help.
Another question. Does opening a Loving Hut in a country result in the country earning merits too?
Yes, sure.
So how about the country that don't have Loving Hut yet? We should go and open ASAP?
Yeah, if you can, of course. Everywhere. Anywhere you can.
Okay, Master. Thank you.
European Parliament supports reducing meat to lower greenhouse gases.
Roll call vote. Vote is now open.
Reduce your meat consumption or stop eating meat totally.
During discussions on greenhouse gas reduction goals, the Climate Committee of the European Parliament officially recognized livestock's contribution to global warming and recommended a reduction of subsidies to the livestock industry to curb methane.
The European Parliament has adopted its own position on climate change as an institution. And as a Vice President, one of the proposals I have made is in line with your own, which is that we should eat far less meat, because that's one of the major sources of greenhouse gases.
Massentierhaltung zum Beispiel ist ein großes Problem. Der Fleischkonsum in gerade auch den reichen Ländern des Nordens ist für das Klima nicht gut.
Please eat less meat and let's make taxes on meat. That's definitely one of the issues we're talking about. I'd like to tell people what the cost is of eating meat for the environment worldwide.
My name is Jens Holm. I'm a member of the European Parliament. Please, be veg, go green to save the planet.
Hi, Master.
Hi.
Master, I was wondering if you can clarify the different types of merits. You mentioned that there was a physical merit and also a spiritual merit.
Okay. Spiritual merit is when you help someone to awaken spiritually, okay?
Yes.
Then you earn spiritual merit.
Yes.
But the line is not so black and white, okay?
Yes.
It's like kind of blurred. For example, if you go out, spread the light and sound teaching, and if somebody benefit from that, then you have some spiritual merit. And when you meditate, you have spiritual merit. Understand?
Yes, I understand.
And when you go out, you help somebody to a meal when he's hungry, then that is physical merit.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Yes. But the line is not always so definite. For example, you open a Loving Hood restaurant. It is like a physical merit. But if somebody go into the Loving Hood restaurant and then watch a Supreme Master television there, and then inquire about light and sound method, and then go and get initiation and enlightenment and save his own soul and his 7th, 9th generation, then you also earn spiritual merit, by the way.
I see, Master.
You see what I mean?
Yes, I understand.
Yeah. And the Supreme Master television will air many different things. But if because through Supreme Master Television they listen to some lecture from some wise person or word of wisdom, for example, and became initiated and saved himself, saved his many generations, and also many other friends and relatives and acquaintances, etc., then you also earn spiritual merit, by the way, huh?
Yes.
Through Supreme Master Television show.
Yes, I understand, Master.
Or through working in there. Okay?
Yes. Master, how much merit do we need to keep Master here longer?
You want to keep me here longer?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. There are some limits to my work, because the human have to awaken, have to change.
Master, we're very grateful that you're still here with us.
Not only relying on one person or one group, because that's not the way heavens work, okay?
Yes.
No matter how we want to save the world must also save themselves, yeah?
Yes.
Just like we can open a Loving Hut restaurant, but the client must come in and eat, huh?
Yes,
okay?
Master.
And benefit his own health and soul and spiritual practice, etc., etc. We can't force them. So we can only do so much only. For example, we open a Loving Hut restaurant, but we cannot force people to go there, yeah?
Yes, Master.
We can maybe advertise far and wide or something, but there's a limit we can do within the law as well. Similarly, there is spiritual law for any master who works in this world, and all the master, no matter how great, how small, all have to abide by the law of heaven, mandate of heaven. We can work, more or less, like flexible here and there, but we cannot transgress everything.
Yes,
cannot.
Master.
Okay?
Is there a way that we can earn more merits to help, make your journey here easier or help you stay here longer?
Thank you, darling. Thank you. You are doing your best already. I'm very touched and very grateful. You're doing your best already. Thank you. And if I can stay or not, it's not just by my intention, but it has to be by heaven and with people's intention. Peoples in the world, they have to change. And then we can help even better. Yeah?
Yes.
We can only do so much, and then people must change, and then we can help further or not further. You see what I mean?
Yes, I do. Yes, Master.
Right now I'm allowed to still be here, but work in a little bit limited fashion. It's okay. Yeah? As long as I'm still here, okay, right?
Yes, Master.
How much merit do we need, huh? To keep Master here, huh? Well, that's a lot, honey. That's a lot. We cannot begin to even imagine. Okay? More than to reach the 5th level.
Wow.
Yeah, but if the whole world change, in their spiritual understanding, change the concept, and turn back to compassion, loving, kind, merciful way, then any master will stay longer, yes. Invited or not. Otherwise, no matter how many invitations the world write, any master could not stay. Look at Jesus, he couldn't even stay long.
Yes. We hope the world will change soon, so you'll be here with us.
Yes.
Master, that's all the questions that we have for you today. You mentioned earlier that you had a list. Would you like to share that with us?
Oh, sure. Okay. That's all you have, and are you all satisfied with my answer?
Yes, Master.
Okay, good. Now, there comes the list, because sometimes during meditation I would find out something, do research something, and so if you want, run it down for you. Okay, here come. Okay, spiritual do's and don'ts. Okay, first I talk about loss. Then sometimes I talk about loss and gain. So this is not like made in an order or anything, because I wrote it quickly the way it comes. Understand me? Yeah?
Yes, Master.
Now, mistakes. For example, lost. Go out shopping. Lost 200 spiritual points. Go to meat-eating restaurant. Lost 300 spiritual points. Okay? Eat stuff with animals. Minimum lost 700. Maximum 1,000. Eat from someone else, cooking for you, lost 50 points even. Yeah? When you cook for yourself, even then you lose 20 points. All this is deduction from your spiritual merit. Okay? Understand this?
Yes, Master.
Nothing in this world is free. So that's why you ask me why you have to earn merit. We have to in order to cover ourselves even. Yeah? When we cook for someone, we gain 40 points. See, so now you ask how much to gain when you open Loving Hood restaurant, then you can multiply it for me, okay? Okay. For example, you asked me about adopting and raising animal, huh? Okay. For example, here I have it even. I look like I knew before you asked all these questions. This list already exists, okay? I didn't write it because of you. I write it because it comes through meditation. Sometimes people ask in the air, when you meditate at home, you ask, and I catch it here, and I wrote it all down, the answer here. For example, raise one vegan dog, you will gain 4,000 to 6,000 points per year. Help to cook and care for one veggie dog, you gain 1,000 to 2,000, Like for example, if I have a dog, and one of my assistants live in here and help to cook and care for him, he will gain 1,000 to 2,000 points per year. Okay. Raise one veg dog, take care overall with, above assistance, you will gain 4,000 to 6,000 points per year. Raise one bird with veggie, gain 3,000 to 10,000 per year. Wow, more for bird, eh? Take care overall, eh? And then you gain up to 10,000 per year. Help, feed, or care for birds, like you live in assistant or helper, you will gain yourself, even if it's not your bird, you just help my bird, for example. You will gain 2,000 to 3,000 points per year. Clean house for enlightened master, you gain 20,000 points per year. Because you keep asking me before, how is it compared to, being master assistant or working in Supreme Master TV, right?
Yes, Master.
Like that. Okay. So, for example, you clean the house for master, you earn 20,000 points. Wash clothes for master, you earn 5,000 points. These are yearly, yearly income, Wear your clothes when somebody else wash for you. You lost nothing, you gain nothing. It depends on what kind of job, It's not like always doing some and then you gain some or you lose some. It's not always. Yeah, I'm surprised why somebody else help you wash clothes or you let somebody else wash clothes, you don't gain, you don't lose. Okay, now, watch TV. You keep asking me. Bad and violent. Watch 1 hour of bad and violent TV, you lost 300 spiritual points. Watch 1 hour Supreme Master TV, you gain 800 spiritual points. I just say about spiritual, okay? I don't say spiritual point anymore. Then when I say point, spiritual point, yeah?
Yes, Master.
Yes,
Work for Supreme Master TV, 1 hour, you gain 3,000 points. Struggle or smooth. Your words, quoted. Recommend Supreme Master TV for one person to watch, gain 20,000 points. Write hot lines even to Supreme Master TV, gain 3,000 points. This is all you have asked me before, huh?
Yes, Master.
How did I even know? I wrote all this before you even asked me today, before I know your question. Okay? Now Loving Hood, now also many of your questions now come. Open vegetarian Loving Hood gain 30,000 points per year. Work for Loving Hood, earning money, gain 6,000 points. Work in Loving Hood for food, gain 10,000 points. Live in and work for Loving Hood, gain 5,000 points. Because you see, when you work there, you live there, you are deducted. You can see that? Can you?
Yes.
Yeah. And when you earn money from Loving Hood, working for Loving Hood, you are deducted 4,000 points. You see that? And you live in there, and you have boarding and lodging, then you lost 5,000 points. See it? If you work there for food only, you gain 10,000 points. My God, that's so exact, huh? You ask me how much now, it is all here. Because I can't remember all this. When it comes through meditation, then I wrote it down quickly. Understand me? Yeah.
Yes, Master.
And when you ask me, I don't remember anymore, okay? Now, you asked me about Vegetarian Express, like a veg mobile car, right?
Yes.
You earn about 4,000 points per year. Work for mobile car, you earn 1,000 points. Veg lunch box types earn 3,000 points. Helpers for veg lunch box, 1,000. Now, design SM clothes, gain 1 year, 4,000 points. Help with designing or, sewing clothes, SM, design clothes, 1,000 points. Design SM jewelry, 10,000 points. That's even for me, you see. Help with designing jewelry, 2,000 to 3,500 points. This per year, or this yearly. If otherwise, I will state it. Work with Loving Food. There's another company of ours. Gain 2,000 points per year. With no money, you gain 2,000 points. If you earn money working for Loving Food, you earn 800 points. You live in and work for Loving Food. I mean, you already have boarding and lodging, right?
Yes, Master.
Okay. Then you earn 300 points. Now, you asked me to compare. How do I know? Look at this here. Waterian, breatharian, solarian, raw, one meal, a vegetarian cook. Look here. Waterian people, they don't gain anything, they don't lose anything, 0, 0. Breatharian gain nothing, lost nothing, 0, 0. Solarian also gain, lost nothing, 0, 0 point. Raw vegan, one meal, lost 10 points. Cook vegan meal, one meal, lost 20 points. Even if you cook for yourself or you buy it yourself, okay, you lost it. But if you're breatharian, waterian, solarian, you don't lose nothing. But you don't also gain any spiritual point with that. I'm surprised too, huh? I thought we gained something if we are breatharian. Normal vegetarian restaurant, they gain 5,000 per year. 1 acre of organic vegetarian farming gain 30,000 points per year.
Wow.
Are you clear?
Yes, Master.
Okay, good. But somebody has to cook and make a vegetarian restaurant, no? So otherwise you all go become organic veg farmer, earn 30,000 points per year. My God, apart from money. Meditate now. You ask many things also concerning meditation. Now, the initiating of the Kuan Yin method, of the light and sound method, 1 hour, they earn about 100,000 points. That's on the sound, 100. On the light, the same, 100,000 points. I mean, this is just average, okay? Now you probably ask how much I earn if I meditate 1 hour.
For you? Yes, Master.
Okay, 5 million points.
Wow.
That if my dog doesn't bother me, if you don't bother me, if the assistant don't yell at me. for master would be 5 million points in some way. And that's how the master gains spiritual merit quick in order to give to disciple. Yeah? It's like that. Because the master meditate and gain some merit, spiritual merit point as well. Okay? Okay, now, concerning clothing and cloth. Hand weave cloth, 1 meter, gain 100 to 500 points, depends on what kind of cloth. Own one weaving company with machine, earn 20,000 to 100,000 points per year. Sewing clothes, 1 shirt, 1 trousers, more or less, 500 to 2,000 points. 1 pair of shoes, vegan shoes, gain 200 to 1,000 points. Now, if you own a clothes store, you gain 20,000 points per year. A clothing shop. You want some more? Or
Yes, Master.
Okay. Building. Wow, it's running from eating to building. Building. Help to build a brick house, for example, 100 square meters. Gain about 10,000 points. Help to build 1 car, like 4-seaters, family car. Earn about 10,000. A medium car, okay. Help to build 1 ship for about 100 passengers. You earn 10,000 points. Help to build a mobile home 4 persons can live in, 8,000 points. Help to build an electric car. Anything to do with building 1 electric car, 2,000 points plus. Anything to build a 100-seat airplane, 20,000 points.
Wow.
Okay, now doctors. If you own a hospital, you gain 700,000 points per year. If you work there as a doctor, you gain 500,000 points. If you work there as a nurse, you gain 300,000 points. That's it, regardless of vegetarian or not. Pharmacy owner gain 600,000 points per year. Work in a pharmacy as a pharmacist gain 300,000 points. Work there as a helper, 100,000 points. Now, even astronauts, astronauts working as an astronaut gain 200,000 points. Working as a mechanics and scientist for astronomy in astronaut business, you earn 100,000 points. Now, airplanes, own an airplane company, gain about 400,000 points to 700,000 points, just to own it. If you are a pilot, you gain 200,000 to 600,000 points per year.
Wow.
Now, drivers, drive a car. If you drive a car for somebody, or taxi maybe, or private for money, you earn 200,000 to 400,000 points. My God, isn't that good? Wow. If you are a boat captain, for a 100-person boat, you earn 50,000 to 200,000. A garbage man, they earn 100,000 to 200,000 points per year, working as garbage man for money. Oh, now, building road. If you help to build road, 1 meter, you gain 1,000 to 5,000 points. If you build a bridge, 1 meter of bridge, 2,000 to 7,000 points. Okay, now, raising children. You raise 1 child of yourself, your own child. You gain 50,000 to 300,000 per year. Wow.
Wow.
But you spend a lot of money, I'm sorry. If you raise 1 child but adopt it, you gain 70,000 to 600,000 points. Oh, we should adopt children, gain more merit.
Yeah.
You see that, huh?
Yes, yes, Master.
Now, rescue animals or birds, you gain about 200,000 to 900,000 points per year.
Wow.
Now, if you rescue animals and providing medical costs and all that, but not raising, just rescue. You earn 50,000 to 800,000 points.
Wow.
Now, if you kill one person, adult, you lost 1 billion to 4 billion points.
Wow.
If you kill one animal or one bird, you lost 800,000 to 3 million points.
Wow.
Depends, yeah, the size and all that. One day, one time in our world, when killing animals will be also a crime, just like killing human, more or less. One time in our world, it will happen.
Yes, Master. Yes, Master.
Okay, now sell intoxicants like illegal drugs, like morphine, opium, cocaine. If you sell them, you lost 200 million to 1 billion per year spiritual
Wow.
point. You hear me?
Yes, Master.
You asked me before, now hear this, see? You sell cigarettes, you will lost 100 million to 500 million points per year. Wow. You sell alcohol, you lost 200 million to 1 billion per year. Now selling meat, fish, egg, you will lose 100 million to 500 million per year. Wow. If you're selling people, like prostitution, slavery, for example, lost about 600,000 to 900 million per year. Gambling. If somebody owns a casino, it will lose 500,000 to 1 billion points per year. If work in casino, lost 50,000 to 500,000 points per year. If play one time for 1 hour for money in the casino, just play, lose 30,000 to 100,000 points.
Wow.
Play cards for fun, even for 1 hour, just for fun, no money, huh? Lost 10,000 to 30,000 points.
Wow.
1 hour only, yeah? Okay.
Some of the tragic tolls of addictive drug abuse. Over 200,000 deaths each year. Costs of $181 billion each year in the United States. $33 billion in the UK. Lifetime cost of current drug addiction amounts to $575 billion in the UK. Harmful effects: brain damage, stroke, heart disease, liver disease, tuberculosis, emphysema, cancer, depression, suicide, permanent memory loss, mental illness, higher infant mortality, increased crime and violence, impotence. Crime and violence. Illegal drugs are a factor in 50% of burglaries in the United Kingdom each year. In the U.S., 60% of people arrested each year have been taking illegal drugs. 650 heroin addicts in the U.S. committed 70,000 crimes in a 3-month period. Social costs. U.S. businesses lose $100 billion per year due to employees' drug and alcohol abuse. Australians pay $53 billion per year for healthcare, law enforcement, and lost productivity of drug users. Environmental costs. Every gram of cocaine produced destroys 4.4 square meters of rainforest, with 300,000 hectares of rainforest lost each year to cocaine production. Death. 52 people die each day due to drugs in the U.S. In Canada, substance abuse is attributed to 21% of total deaths and 23% of potential life years lost due to early mortalities. Plus more. For more urgent information, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/killers.
For help quitting, please visit
Some of the tragic tolls of alcohol. 2.3 million alcohol-related deaths per year worldwide. Cost of alcohol-related illnesses. $186.4 billion in the United States. up to 210 to 665 billion US dollars globally.
Disease. Higher amounts of alcohol increase the cancer risk. Even half a glass of wine daily increases the risk of mouth or throat cancer by 168%. Cancer of the liver, breast, colon, esophagus, rectum. Liver disease. Cardiovascular disease. Metal toxicity. Brain damage. Amnesia and dementia. Brain shrinkage.
Organ failure, heart, liver, kidneys, stomach, pancreas, eyes.
Birth defects. Children afflicted by anxiety and depression. Mental retardation, fetal alcohol syndrome, stunted growth, facial deformity, sudden infant death syndrome, miscarriage.
Alcohol-related violence. Child abuse, 50% of cases. Violence toward loved ones, 30% of cases. Violent acts, 40 to 80% of cases. Suicides, 20 to 50% of cases. Plus more.
For more urgent information, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/killers. For help quitting, please visit
Some of the tragic tolls of tobacco. 5.4 million smoking-related deaths per year worldwide. Cost of smoking-related illnesses, $96 billion in the United States alone. Depression. Light and mild cigarettes, just as harmful, causes cancer and diseases in animal companions, speeds the aging process. Toxic residues of third-hand smoke. Heart disease, coronary thrombosis, cerebral thrombosis, kidney failure.
Cancer, mouth, liver, breast, and colorectal cancer, lung cancer, esophagus cancer, kidneys cancer, bladder cancer, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, emphysema, bronchitis.
Stroke, impotence, additional harms for second-hand smoking, childhood arteriosclerosis, leading to heart attacks and strokes in adulthood. Sudden infant death syndrome, infertility, miscarriages and premature deliveries, childhood asthma, bronchitis, ear infection, cleft lip or palate, hyperactivity and aggression in asthmatic boys, circulatory problems in women. Plus more.
For more urgent information, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/killers. For help quitting, please visit
Now, if you play lotto ticket, you know how much you gain or how much you lose?
How much, Master?
And how much you lost if you play chess for money or not money?
Tell us, Master.
How much, Master?
0, both. No. Don't go and play chess and God, huh? Okay, huh? Now, if somebody own a meat or fish restaurant, lost 500,000 to 1 billion points spiritual per year. If own an alcohol bar, you know, like a pub or something with alcohol, lost 100,000 to 400,000 per year. Now own a brothel, we lost 500,000 to 500 million per year. Own a slaughterhouse, lost 500 million to 6 billion points per year.
Whoa.
Own a meat animals farm, lost 1 billion to 3 billion per year. Own or working on a fishing boat, lost 500 million to 3 billion per year. And work as fisherman, a worker for that, for money, lost 300 million to 1 billion per year.
Whoa.
My God, these people, they will never be able to go to heaven. They keep having to reincarnate again and again because they keep losing so much spiritual merit that even if they have a lot in the store, they will lose them all. Understand me? Yes. Yeah, like one person, he has like a lot, 1 billion or a few billion of merit from the past life doing good deed or practicing meditation, and when he come back here for some reason, he unfortunately fall into fishing work or slaughtering house work, then he will lose everything and in deficit. And then he will never be able to go to heaven. He has to go back to human life, animal life, or hell.
Yes, Master.
Now, now I also know why many spiritual scriptures mention that if you kill animal, you go to hell, huh?
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, you have that on Word of Wisdom, right?
Right.
Different scriptures of different religion also mention that. Now we know why, huh? They lost all spiritual merit, if they even have any to begin with. Now, cut or destroy tree, even. Now we come to environment, huh? The thing that you want to know. Cut or destroy trees. One tree, one normal adult tree, lost 100,000 to 500,000 points.
Wow.
Cause pollution to water, either ill or death to people. 1 meter of pollution caused, lost 100,000 to 400,000 points. Pollute air, 1 meter only. If you pollute 1 meter air, lose 100,000 to 400,000 points. The same like polluting 1 meter of water. You see, you pollute the air either by cigarette, or by car. It's the same. We still lose spiritual merit, my God. Oh, please walk or bicycle. Live in, okay?
Yes.
Live inside, don't go anywhere. Now, if we drink even 1 carton can of juice, like 1 liter, we lost 0.5 of spiritual point. And 1 liter more or less squeezed by someone else does for you, you lost 0.7. Wow. Now, if we even just eat brown rice, sesame, and soy sauce and fruit, we will lose 1 point per day. That's very little, eh? Let's eat at least brown rice, sesame, soy sauce, and fruit. 1 point per day only. Wow. Now, if you eat even 1 French baguette, you know what's a French baguette?
Yes, Master.
Eat 1 of that, you lose 0.3.
Oh, wow.
You eat 1 peach, you lose 0.004. 1 banana, 0.004. That's very little. And 1 handful of cherry, you lose 0.002, for example. A bunch of grapes, you lose 0.001. Okay, huh? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. If you cook for yourself, you are reduced 20% or 40% automatic deduction from your spiritual merit when you meditate. My God. Without food or drink, it's even deducted 10%. You hear that? Because we live in this world. Yeah? Now, concerning food, when we eat food, vegetarian food, it has 30% burden on the body and the mind. If we eat only fruit, then it's about 10% burden only. Liquid fruit juice with 50% water, 50% juice, then it would burden the body and the mind only 5%. You see?
So how about you, Master? How about your merits? How do you earn or lose merits, Master? Thank you, Master.
Every time I touch one of you, I lost 100 points. Automatic. But you gain 1,000 points.
Oh.
It's not fair, is it? Huh? Who want to be a master? who want to be a master. If the master touched to bless the disciple, then he lost 100 points. If he look at someone, disciple or not, look at just a glance, lost 500 points. And that person will gain from 5,000, 10,000 to 30,000 points. But if he's not disciple, and somebody else, and maybe he will just lose it anyway by doing something else, or by eating meat, or drinking wine, or doing bad stuff, or by not practicing, he will lose it anyway. But if that person happened to have already good merit somehow and didn't squander his merit, then just one glance of the master will add in on to his spiritual store, and then he will be elevated, or he will be liberated. That's why in the Buddha's time, the Buddha, you asked me how to go spend your spiritual merit. Spiritual merit are not to be spent. Yeah, it's better to keep it. Even material merit, we should do it more so we can keep more. Because some of the so-called material merit will be translated into spiritual merit as well. Or how many certain points of material merit will be also translated into spiritual merit. Also, or maybe influence spiritual level practice as well, you see?
Yes, Master.
And so in the Buddha's time, the Buddha advised the monk to protect themselves. When they go out baking, for example, or go out in any way, they should just look on the floor about 1 meter before where they're going, that's it. See, because even if they go out begging for food in that way, they still lost 20 points each time. Each time they get a meal or get some offering from other people outside. Even just to go out and doing nothing, we lost 200 points. But you have a protective mean that I told you already, so please remember. The only problem with going out, distributing flyer, or open Loving Hood restaurant, or doing Supreme Master television work is that. Or to go out to eat in some other restaurant or anywhere, why we have protected means and still lose some points is because you forget. You forget the 5 means of protection. That's why. We are distracted by outsider, by the food, by people, and then we forget. That's why we still lose the points. Yeah? If you always remember the protective measure I have taught you, then you will not lose anything. And people will only gain. Wherever you go, you bless the people and the environment in any case. Yeah? But if you don't protect yourself, people will gain, but you will lose. That's the only problem, okay?
Yes, Master.
For example, I could protect myself also. But when I look at other people, I want that person to completely get the benefit. So I probably also at that second, I forget. You can't just, protect yourself every second. Now, even if I meditate with the disciples, I will also 1,000 points. But the disciples will gain 300,000 points an hour. I lost 1 hour, 1,000 points, but they will gain 300,000 points. I also gain, don't worry about it, yes. But when the disciples meditate alone, they will gain from 40 points to 1,000 points in a group together. Yeah, okay?
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
That is when they are not very concentrating. When they concentrated well, I already told you how much. And in Samadhi, how much. Yeah, okay? Meditation is always the best way to earn spiritual merit. There's nothing else we do, no matter how good, how noble, can earn the spiritual merit as quick and as high as the meditation on Kuan Yin method, light and sound. The true direct connection with the universal light and sound, which is God's self. Now, concerning disciple, If the master look at the disciple once, the disciple will gain 5,000, 10,000 to 30,000 points. That's why in India it is advised that people always look into the eyes of the master. Looking is more than touching, okay? Yes. Looking is always more than touching. If the master look at a disciple once, that disciple gain 5,000, 10,000 to 30,000 points immediately like that, just for that split in second.
Wow. Master, if you lose so much point, when you touch us, when you teach us, how do you gain merits? How do you gain points yourself?
Yeah, it's true. Even not touching, even just sit there and lecture. With outside people, lose something. With disciple, lose something else. You see, less, yeah, but still lose, you know. Sit there and lecture and laugh and talk, joke and that. All losing, yeah, losing business for the master. So that the disciple can gain, yes. How? This master, whoever, has to have a big, vast store of merit before coming to this world, if he still has any after touching and lecturing for the past life already. Come back here, still have to continue to earn merit in order to give. Do you understand me?
Yes, Master.
Okay. Because giving in this physical world demand earning in this physical world. Yeah? Yes. Even God comes here, he must also earn it in order to give. Do you hear me?
Yes, Master.
Yes. If I meditate with the disciples, for example, I will gain like 2 million points per hour. But if meditate alone, could gain 5 million or more, because more concentration when the master is alone. In heaven, nobody needs to earn anything. Nobody needs to give anything where God is. He doesn't need to give, he doesn't need to earn, because he naturally gives, he naturally earns. It's like a recycling, and it's just a natural like that. But when a God or a master descends into this world, he has to work like everybody else, just like he has to earn money. You understand me?
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
If he doesn't already have money, then he has to earn money. Similarly, if he doesn't have enough spiritual merit, he has to earn merit. And it depends on how many people he gives, how much he has to have. And if he doesn't have enough sometimes, then he's in deficit, then he suffers either sickness or, he lost his life because he don't earn quick enough for all the sinful people of the world or the disciple. That's why you heard that Jesus suffered for the sake of the disciples, for the sin of the disciple. It is like that. Do you understand?
Yes, Master.
Yes. It's not like, okay, he's God, he come down, and then automatically he has everything. So no matter how many disciple, how sinful disciple comes, it will not affect him. It does affect him. Okay? That's why he has to suffer at the cross. Now, do you understand? Otherwise, people will always think, why? He's a son of God. How can he die? How can he suffer? He has to. Because he come into this world, he will be subjected to the law of this world like everybody else. Whatever he wants to give to his disciple, he has to earn it. Yeah?
Yes, Master.
If he has already some merit that he took with him from the past lives, which is very doubtful, because in every life he has to give already. Understand me?
Yes, Master.
So maybe he has, maybe he not. But still, the people in the world, the Buddha say, if the sinful karma of the people in the world have form, then the whole universe cannot contain it. It's in the Buddhist Bibles. Understand me?
Yes, Master.
So even if the master come with a vast store of merit, still cannot always be enough. Yeah?
Yes, Master.
So that's why master, life after life, you can see many masters suffer from one form or another. Okay, now you know, hey? Okay?
Yes, Master. Master, when you said the master suffer physically, is there a way for the disciples to help? Can we do something?
No. Meditate. Meditate and elevate yourself so that you can help others as well. That's how you help. Okay, now?
Yes, Master.
That's why in India people worship Master so much, Now I understand. Before I also did not understand. I understand stagely, just like you are, eh?
Yes, Master.
That's why before people say in India, they say if God and Master will come and stand in front of me, I would choose the Master. I would ignore God.
Yes, Master.
Because the Master is the one who can help you. God cannot. It's truly like that. If God wants to help us, He has to come down as a Master. Capish?
Yes, Master.
And He has to earn it and suffer with us in order to help us. Because the law of the physical world, the pact with the Maya is like that. You cannot come down here as God and have the whole vast of merit and save everybody like a flick of your finger. If it's like that, then we need only one Master for all eternity. We don't have to have Jesus, Buddha, Mohammed, Guru Nanak, Mahavira, etc. And we don't need the Master to suffer this and that.
Understand.
Yeah, I did not know that either. Before I thought the Master is invincible. Now I know the Master must also earn like everybody else. And depends on how much you earn, how much you can give. Okay, you told me you have good story to tell me.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Tell me.
Recently, I went on a recording. It was the 25th anniversary of the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine.
Yes.
It was a red carpet recording, and there was quite a few crews there. And there was a lady who was on the red carpet, and she was introducing the famous people to the crews as they would come through. And there was only one crew in front of us, and so the first person through was the president, Dr. Bernard, and he spoke to the first crew. He actually looked not sure if that crew was really interested in what he was saying. And then he finished with that crew, and the lady went to him to introduce him to us. And as she started introducing us and saying, Dr. Bernard, this is Supreme Master, he immediately cut her off when he saw our mic flag, and his eyes lit up and he got all excited, and he was so happy that we were there and so happy to be talking to us.
I'm glad people like you. Everybody should like you.
And there was quite a few other celebrities who came through and did the same, like Jane Velez Mitchell, and she yells out at the top of her voice, Supreme Master TV rocks, and
yeah.
There was other people too, like John Sally, and
wow, so sweet.
Everyone there could see the reaction that we were getting and wondering why and what was so special about us.
I wonder myself. Oh, I'm glad.
Another story, Master. I went to a recording with Lisa Bloom at another studio here in Los Angeles, and she was doing an interview with Jane Velez Mitchell on CNN. Lisa Bloom is quite a famous TV personality here, and she does a lot of work for CNN and Entertainment Tonight. And anyway, when I walked into the studio, I saw their production room, and they had a big wall full of TVs, and there's maybe 50 monitors on there, and all playing a different TV station. And one of them was Supreme Master TV.
Good for them.
I was very surprised. I was very surprised to see it. I wasn't expecting it. And I said to one of the technicians, I said, "Wow, you have Supreme Master TV." So I work there. And he said, "Wow, really?" He said, "I really like your TV station." And he said, "This lady's amazing. You know, she makes me feel so peaceful." And he was referring to you, Master.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Good for him. Isn't that nice that somebody benefit, hey? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, so
wow.
We're getting quite a good reputation around town now, Master, and a lot of people recognize us.
I'm sure you have good reputation. I would be surprised if you won't. Yeah, we do it unconditionally, and people will smell it, okay?
Yes, Master.
We have some good news.
From France?
Yeah.
It was 2 days ago, 4 deputies from all parties united to request a meat-free day at the National Assembly. It's like the Congress here or something like that. And they say that they want the meat-free day because politics should give the example and walk the talk. And it would be for health and against climate change. And it's amazing because they're really from different parties, from different groups.
Yes, yes. It seems like it's getting foothold there, huh? Somehow
yes.
Now. Yeah. Many cities have a meatless Monday at least. One day is not enough, of course, but at least it's just reminding, and maybe one day they buy it only for Monday, but then they spill over until Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yes, Master.
And then maybe the whole week, then they feel that, vegetarian, not bad, and then we continue to have it the whole week and the whole month, etc. So maybe Meatless Monday is a small start, but this is a start, and I hope it will spread all over the planet. That not just Meatless Monday, but meatless every day.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Zora has a song for us, Master.
Hi, Master. This song,
hi.
It's a Sufi song. It's about birds. We call him in Arabic bulbul. This poem is talking about this bird. He used to have a bird. He used to sing for him, and but this bird was in golden cage, and so he didn't understand why the birds left the owner, and the owner asked him, "Why did you leave me like this?" He said, "Because you cannot buy my freedom with your money, with gold."
Yeah.
It's like a parable. It means the soul. The soul needs freedom, and she doesn't want to be in the body. It's a Sufi song. So it's like this. قد كان عندي بلبل في قفص من ذهب ظريف شكل ريشه حلو طويل الذنب وكان يجد دائما بكل لحن مطرب فلم أكن أحرمه من مأكل أو مشرب ففر مني ونأى بدون أدنى سبب وقال لي حريتي لا تشترى بالذهب.
Bravo, bravo. Very nice tune. Nice music. Thank you.
Master, that's the end of our program today. Thank you for spending time with us and enlightening us on the relationship between earthly work and spiritual merit. We truly appreciate that you have granted us this gathering so that we could learn from your infinite wisdom.
And Master, your love and teaching is forever in our hearts. And we are very grateful to have this opportunity to be part of your sacred mission.
Thank you. I also learned something by your question. If you don't ask, I would not look into all these things. Yeah? It's also interesting for me. Thank you. I have made 1 or 2 poems recently, but one day I'll send it to you and you read it, okay? It's about the animals. Maybe you like it. It's too long to read, and I don't read very well. Okay, and it's a very sad thing, so if I read, I will cry too. All right. So we will see us some other time. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for your devotion to the good cause. Thank you. In the name of the world. Not just you, but all the other working staff everywhere and the people who support it mentally, physically, emotionally. Thank you all, okay?
Yes, we're very lucky to be disciples and under your protections and guidance, and also to be pampered by your love.
We respectfully wish you forever health and beauty, and we look forward to again being with you.
Please take care, Master. We love you so much.
Thank you all that you help with a good cause, and thank you for trusting me in this, and thank you for working together to save the soul, of the people. And we see each other some other time, huh? Ciao.
Yes, Master.
God bless you. God loves you, heaven protects you, and I love you.
We love you, Master.
Love you. Good night. Thank you.
Good night.